It has been a good news day.
Well, top story here tonight at 10. Vital federal funding for after-school and summer programs is officially on the way to Idaho school districts after weeks of uncertainty. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brian Holmes.
And I'm Morgan Romero. The Idaho Department of Education says the federal government just released $6 million of the more than $30 million in school funding that's currently tied up in administrative review.
Abby Davis is following the story. And Abby, while educators are excited, I'm guessing there's still a lot of unknowns about what the future holds, right?
Right. One superintendent says they don't want to get ahead of themselves by celebrating now, especially since there are still a couple of years left in the grant cycle.
There's a lot of families, kids, and teachers that are happy to see these dollars come their way.
A glimmer of hope Monday.
We got news here recently that would be fully funded for the 25-26 school year.
With the federal government releasing $6 million allocated for after-school and summer programs in Idaho.
Here in Parma, that's primarily an after-school program Monday through Thursday. We also run a Friday program because we're a 4-day school week.
Parma Superintendent Micah DeRamus called the 21st Century Community Learning Center's grant critically important.
Just provides an opportunity for students to be engaged in a level outside of the school day that they wouldn't typically get. It's been a sigh of relief, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it's been a cause for celebration. We're going into year 3 of a 5-year grant cycle, and we don't know at this point if we'll have funding for the 2 final years of that grant.
The update comes several weeks after the U.S. Department of Education announced it was freezing nearly $7 billion nationwide so it could review how the funds are used. A decision that, as we previously reported, left districts scrambling with the first day of school just around the corner.
Every district's worried.
Although some of the money is on its way, Idaho Superintendent of Public Instruction Debbie Critchfield says there are still a lot of unanswered questions about the roughly $27 million still on hold statewide.
I've had a lot of conversations with our congressional delegation and shared that. We understand that the review is taking place. We get that. We get the alignment with the presidential priorities, but we need to know the answers sooner than later.
As of now, Critchfield says she has not heard when the rest of the money could be released. She hopes they have some idea before the start of the school year in a couple of weeks, but that's, of course, best case scenario, Morgan and Brian.
Okay, so the rest of that money, that $27 million, what's that going to be used for?
Yeah, most administrators have told me they were planning on using the money to pay paraprofessionals and to run their migrant programs. We've talked to several districts about the impact, including Boise, Fruitland, and Emmett, and those stories are on our website, ktvb.com.
All right, we'll see how that money comes forward after this. All right, thank you very much, Abby.